Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 54 of Trading to a Million by JPS Trading. Just here in this video, we are just waiting for the US market to close, I believe, overnight, which is going to do some continuation for the domestic futures here. So we've just seen the market just open, obviously domestically here, which is great, and I've just seen some weakness pretty early on. So my game plan going into this, I remember writing down in my trading journal, just a simple booklet that I have, that if I was to see some weakness in the initial phase, I'd be looking for a position to buy. So obviously when I saw it open down a little bit weaker, you're probably wondering, why didn't you just buy it straight away? I tend to look at the price action just a little bit. I just look for some certain characteristics that seem positive to me that fit my strategy. So something that you can take pretty, I guess, away from this, that if you do see it a gap down, just watch how the price moves before you react. There's always going to be an opportunity there, unless it's a completely candid opportunity. You just need to take it. But if you see the gap down start to slow down a little bit and then start moderately increasing, and as well as actually going above the actual open where it gapped down, that can be definitely an indication that buyers are moving in, which is all right. But obviously, as you can see here, we actually saw some more continuation to the downside. So we saw a little bit more of a gap down. So I actually just straight away just increased pretty close to the lows. And this is something that you just need to be aware of, because if I basically took my advice that I did in the first stage and applied it to this as well, I may have got a better entry point than I did. There was still nothing wrong with my entry point. It was really close to the lows. But as you can see there, there was no real recovery into the futures until about now. So basically, I could have just let that continue extending down, waited for a slight reversal, and then basically could have proceeded with my entry point a little bit early, basically on that second allocation. But nevertheless, I was pretty confident that there was going to be a bottom somewhere around here. But obviously, I got my stop loss in place that if not, then I'll just be taking the loss. But look, this started to consolidate right around here, which was good to see. Some small closing candles that were in the green, which is good. And I was just looking for some more continuation. So basically, you'll see here, because a large continuation like that candle you just saw there can actually trigger some short sellers to move in quite late. And then if there is going to be a reversal like you saw there, and basically to take out the previous lows, there can be a lot of short sellers basically taking the loss, which can cause, obviously what you're seeing there, a really rapid expansion to the upside, or an appreciation if you wanted to call it that. So that worked out really well. So I'm pretty close to about break even now, which is fine. And I'm just looking for this momentum to really increase and accelerate into the open. That would be a perfect scenario, but we don't know what's going to happen in terms of that. So yeah, really starting to extend now, which is good. I'm looking for it to get pretty close to that red line that I've got marked on the chart here. That's just a line that I've got that indicates to me at the time that that could be a level where it could be oversold. I don't know for sure. I don't know what's going to happen, but just something that I marked. So I saw this really start to accelerate. So I basically just put in an order just to take, just guarantee some profits, just a nice tight level, roughly about $100. And if that's going to hit that, then that's fine. But if that's going to extend continually, I believe I had it marked. If it was going to go above 65.80, I was pretty happy just to take that off as is. But I was just going to let it play out. So I'll let you guys see how this plays out. Let me know what you guys are thinking as well. I know I'm posting a variety of videos at the moment, profits, losses, break-evens, whatever it may be. I obviously just want this video to not just be about the profits, but also to see some lessons that I learned myself, some mistakes I make. So hopefully you guys can obviously benefit from that and enjoy the journey. But getting back to the trade, this did reverse a little bit, and we ended up taking out at roughly about $100 profit, which is fine. As you can see there, and look, that's it for the day there, roughly about $100 profit, 94. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.